Greetings, folks. Today is Thursday, December the 13th in 2018. My name is Tom Lineweaver, and this is my commentary. In fact, it's my first current commentary on YouTube. I have posted several commentaries on YouTube, and they were basically for me to get used to the whole thing of, what to do and everything. But this is my first current real-time post on YouTube. Now, what I want to talk about is Donald Trump, of course. Did you see that discussion going on in the Oval Office where Donald Trump made the statement, "If I don't get my wall, I will close down the government"? Now, isn't that kind of childish? Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a little kid not getting his way on the ball diamond and said, "I'm going to take my bat and ball and go home," and basically close down the game. Donald Trump is being childish. I mean, he supposedly wrote a book called The Art of the Deal. And I think one of the points of The Art of the Deal is good negotiation. Well, let me ask you something. Is that good negotiation? Don't give me what I want and I'll ruin you. I kid you not. This guy is being childish. So, you're not going to hear that from Rush Limbaugh. But that's the way it is, isn't it? I don't know about what, I didn't hear exactly what Chuck Schumer said. And I do think Nancy Pelosi had a valid point. Let's see, well, how'd it go? She said something about not laying something at her feet or whatever. I forget. Had I done this when it was fresh in my mind, I probably would have remembered that. But anyway, so Donald Trump is for Donald Trump. Just about everything he does says, "I'm for me." That's what it sounds like in this, childish, well, if I can't have what my way, I'm going to take my bat and ball to go home. Closing down the game because they can't play without a bat and a ball. Remember those days when we were kids? Somebody had the bat and the ball. And if we made that guy angry, he would take his bat and ball and go home. I know it happened in some of our games. Of course, one time, it was me. Yeah, so anyway. So let's take our bat and ball and go home. Now, listen. This securing the wall, this building the wall is unconstitutional. Not that Donald Trump cares about the Constitution, because it's obviously he doesn't. The man is an enemy of the Constitution. I'm a 10th Amendment person. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Okay. I have it in my future nicotine-stained fingers. I started, smoking when I was 36. I've changed from, I enjoy a pipe, but I usually get cheap cigars. Every once in a while I'll get a $10 cigar. Just for the heck of it, Okay, the 10th Amendment says, okay, do you hear me? Maybe I should be. There we go. Okay, okay, the 10th Amendment. All right, 10th Amendment. The powers, now listen to this very carefully, the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively or to the people. Okay. Now, powers delegated to the United States. Does that include securing the borders? Can you go find anywhere in the Constitution where it says the United States should secure the borders? That includes building a wall. So, since that power is not delegated to the United States, that power belongs to the states. So if Texas wants a wall, they should build it. I mean, why should the tax dollars from the people of Pennsylvania go to pay for a wall in Texas? It's incredible. But that's the Constitution. That's the 10th Amendment. And the reason we are having a lot of problems with the federal government today is because they have stolen the power of the states. Education is a department that is part of the power of the states. You cannot find anywhere in the Constitution where it says that the United States should provide education. It doesn't. So we have a bloated government in Washington, D.C. because they are stealing and have stolen the power of the states. So, and Donald Trump is going right along with it. The man does not give a rip about the Constitution, and yet he took an oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. Donald Trump is a fraud. And I don't know about you, but I think it's time we get back to the Constitution. Now, you're not going to hear Rush Limbaugh say anything like that because he supports Republicans. He supports the so-called conservatives. And they don't believe in the Constitution anymore. I don't know if they ever did, but I know they don't now. So, well, that's my commentary for today. Thank you for listening.